I don't know if you noticed when you're walking through there, there's like this little hatch door where you can hear an epic chest, but you can't get to it.
Yes.
You have to fucking go round that fucking thing or through the fucking tunnel like 5 or 6 times, and then it drops this little fucking like key card that you pick up, take it over there, and then it fucking opens that little door so you get the epic chest.
Motherfucker. Sick. Well, shit, we just gave away a great secret at this cold open. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to kill it here over on the Shedtime podcast. In 3, 2, 1, let's hit it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to Shedtime. What is Shedtime, you ask? Well, it's code for the consumption of cannabis, but it's much more than that. Shedtime's a state of mind. It's art, it's music, it's cryptocurrency, technology, it's food, it's vaping. It can be whatever you want it to be, as long as you're not letting the bastards get you down, not being a dick, and making it fun. When you're in the shed, it's whatever your mind allows you to create. So now let's get to the Shedtime podcast.
Yes,
I got my own air horn, dog.
Air horn. We could just double air horn, triple air horn. Wow.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah! I love it. So yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Shedtime podcast, and we are fired up apparently. So this is good. This is good. I apparently needed this sudden energy rush because your boy's just not been feeling it. The burnout's been real the last couple of weeks, and apparently this is the reset button right the fuck now. So that's good. Speaking of good, apparently these were really popular in my house because we crushed these faster than I realized. New holiday Kit Kat.
Mint?
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna dig this one, James. It's peppermint stick. It's like a white chocolate.
Yeah.
So like I know it's definitely not your vibe.
Situation.
But if that is your vibe, I liked it. I'll crack this one open so you can see like it's not heavy on the like peppermint stick shit. So like it's just like little speckles.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's not like super
for James,
aggressive.
It's strictly the white chocolate part that's the problem.
Oh, and the peppermint.
Yeah, he's not a
he-
peppermint
it's
fan
like
either.
regular chocolate.
I'm not big on chocolate peppermint.
Ah, okay. I actually
Yeah.
do like that.
It's
It makes
okay.
me
Yeah, that
think
was
like
pretty
white
fire.
chocolate peppermint makes me think of like a holiday hot chocolate.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
not big into like chocolate mint stuff.
Yeah, Liz gets like the white hot chocolate. And she adds like a shot of peppermint to it from like Tim Hortons. It does taste pretty good, but I'm too cheap to buy that stuff all the time. No way. I ain't
Maybe at
spending over
home.
$3 on a coffee I can get for $2 and be just as happy. Fuck that.
Yeah, you can make it at home for cheaper.
Dude, honestly,
I-
I've been so heavily addicted to like adding eggnog to coffee. Like I just get the Keurig and I put it in like a bigger cup and I put in like 100 milliliters, maybe not quite, maybe 50 milliliters of eggnog. I nuke it for 30 seconds so it doesn't like cool down my coffee too much. Dude, no sugar, just eggnog. So
Dude,
fucking good.
I
dude.
stopped putting sugar in my coffee too, bro. I actually just use raw honey. I just put a little.
I could get behind that.
A little squirt of some raw honey in there, dude. It's so fucking good, bro, and it's good for you.
I feel like with a raw honey, I almost wouldn't want cream in it either.
You could do it black
put
if
milk?
you want.
No,
but
like I feel like that would make coffee black enjoyable for me.
Oh,
not-
I
it's
think
not bad. I still put my creamer and stuff in, but I just sub out my 2 spoons of sugar for a little of some honey. You know what I mean?
yeah, like milk and honey are pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, people do it with tea all the time. It's just, I don't know,
Absolutely.
for me, it's just one of those things like I'm often thinking about ideally how to get more into black coffee. Black coffee is convenient for me in a work setting because we don't keep fresh dairy around the office, but we have those like Coffee Mate creamer things and they taste terrible.
I don't mind those. Oh, I don't mind
Like-
those. I prefer those over like the powdered coffee, mate.
100%. But
But
I
once again,
would,
I'll still use coffee whitener. Like I guess that's what that is, but
yeah,
I'll use
like
that. It's not the end of the
I
world.
I don't love the taste of that. So more often than not, it's like I just choose not to drink any coffee when I'm at work. I bring my coffee from home, and when that's gone, it's water the rest of the day.
Dude, you
And
just gotta go get yourself some half and half and just keep it in the fridge. And don't tell anyone about it.
It, at
that's
work,
a
Put it in a
commitment I
little.
don't want to make.
Oh,
Because that's
okay.
the thing. You can't not tell people it's in a public fridge. You know what I mean?
Well, do you have
So
a lunch bag?
I'm not. See, that's the commitment I don't want to make.
Got you. I
That's
just enjoy coffee too much, and like I would not. I'd be like, why am I struggling with fucking black coffee? I'll just bring
well.
in the
So that's the
thing.
thing. To me, it's not about what cream like what cream is doing for me is creating a certain level of viscosity to the coffee. So it's not just like
Yeah,
hot water. If I want hot water, I'll drink tea. Um, and that's why I feel like honey would be the way that I could drink black coffee because it would provide the sweetness that I want from my sugar I would add. But then I think it would also thicken it enough that I'd get the viscosity I want where I'd be like, yeah, I don't need dairy in here of any kind. Like
I like the flavor
I'm
combo
Gucci.
too of the coffee and the honey. Like,
And that's a thing too. Certain like regular coffees probably slap with the honey in it.
because my dad started doing it, and I was like, you know what, I'll try it out. I was like, hey, this is actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah. I mean, I know there's a breakfast blend I used to buy all the time that I feel like that shit probably bangs with honey as a sweetener.
Dude, it just reminds me of when we were at NVE and we were all putting the fresh Canadian maple syrup that Chris and Sammy brought into our coffees in the morning.
Ah, I missed
yeah, no,
out.
that's fire. Oh yeah, that's fire. I definitely do
That sounds
that.
like another good move.
It was
And
pretty delicious, dude.
I have real maple syrup in my fridge right now. I could do that.
It's a
I
pretty
mean,
good
it's
move.
Vermont maple syrup, so it's like mid tier, but it's fine.
Well, so here's the thing, Chris. Mother Nature doesn't know borders.
Oh no, they do. We
It's
have
not
a
like the
lot less
moose.
pesticides, bro. There's a lot more pollination. Everything's
It
just a little bit more chronic, a little bit more like hands off. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, it's not
It's
like your
okay,
damn
bro.
Canadian moose with their fucking wings that fall off as soon as they hit the US border and then they're stuck
Yeah.
walking here.
It's the same. It's the contaminations, bro. It's all the insecticides and the dyes in your food, bro. It's just the way that it works, man.
uh, if that's not one of the most ridiculous arguments we can have, I think we're doing all right. I love it.
No, that's actually true for sure.
That's up there with Mario.
Fucking Mario Kart, baby.
Mario.
Dude, actually, recently I've had like the real drive to fucking play like Mario Kart Double Dash for fucking GameCube, bro. I found my case. I don't know where the game is.
Is it
I have a
in the
feeling
GameCube?
no, because the GameCube you can just press the button on the top and it pops open. Metroid Prime's in mine, but
A fair
I
choice.
think that I might have lent it to my nephew
Oh no.
years ago.
Oh no.
Because they got a Wii, and I was like, "Oh, you want to play Mario Kart? Go ahead." So I just wasn't playing it at the time.
Well,
They've moved. I mean,
I have a recommendation if you think that's the case.
just
This is a wonderful start of an activity. You can now go to flea markets and go find a fresh copy for yourself.
maybe that'll be like my summer drive. I'll just drive around to fucking flea markets in the summer.
That was honestly one of my summer projects over this last year. I made it a mission when I was given the Nintendo 64 to routinely hit flea markets throughout the summer to try to find a copy of GoldenEye. And I succeeded. I finally found a copy. Paid $28 for a cartridge, no packaging, no nothing. But I mean, that was a $65 game when it was brand new, so I still say it's a value.
Yeah, I mean, considering that
And I knew it was
$65 when it
legit.
came out, it's probably $130 now. Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. Is like I knew it was legit. Like I've watched enough, tech YouTubers and shit to see that a lot of these websites that you can buy this, these retro games from, they're not always in working condition when you get them. So like being able to physically see that like you're not getting a empty cartridge, you're getting a physical cartridge with a computer chip still in it, like that
You're
shit
getting a
matters.
legit one. It's real. Yeah.
Exactly. Like you could
That does make a
physically
difference.
handle it and make sure that it's not a knockoff. Like you're not going to put this thing in your machine and find out that it's actually like some bootleg golden eye.
I mean, if I'm paying $10, $15 for that and it works ish, I'm not gonna care. If I'm
I
spending
mean,
60, $80 on a game, shit fucking
so
better be real, dude, or else I'm gonna be pissed.
I mean, if I don't want to spend any money, like it used to be for me, like there is the world of emulation where you somehow magically obtain a physical copy and rip the ROM onto your computer so that way you legally obtained it and did not download it from an illegal source. Um, but then you'd play it that way. I mean, shit, I literally found a USB N64 controller just to make that like N64 emulation even more realistic and fun. And all it did was make me want to get an N64. Like, damn, now I just want the actual console.
Dude, did you see, speaking of like N64 and just like those types of games, recently Marvel put out a trailer for their newest game that they're coming out with. And dude, it is like resorting back to old school, like Marvel versus Capcom,
Yes, I did
like
see these ads.
16-bit fucking fighting game, dude. And it looks so nostalgic, dude, that I'm like, fuck, I kind of think I might get this game, bro.
Well, there's such a huge, like, I mean, huge part of the gaming world that loves these like 16 and 24 and 64 retro style games now. Like it's sick. Like I got into one recently. Very Metroid Castlevania-esque in the fact that it's like platforming with still some, beat 'em up weapons type thing. But it's called Giga Sword. And it's pretty fucking badass. You're this dude just carried around this sword that's just monstrous, and you're just fucking chopping people down, trying to save your planet. Like it's pretty fucking cool. And it's all in that like 16-bit art style. And it looks so good. Like I think that's the cool thing is that now we can have games that look like Sonic but play really well.
Yeah.
Like
The game is oh, it's out now. Sick, dude. Cosmic Invasion. I'm on their website. Let's see, play now. Where do I play it at? Do I download it
I'm
on Steam?
gonna say I'm betting it's
Ooh.
Steam,
How much is it?
possibly on Epic as well. Because a lot of those guys just cross-platform it.
It's $27.
It's actually pretty reasonable on Steam.
Not bad. Might
I
wait
need
a
to
little
go.
bit, see if it comes out on sale.
I need to get my ass into Schedule One. Enough people have been talking about it. Enough people I know are playing it. It looks like a whole shitload of fun. I think we all need to try some Schedule One at some point.
Dude, what I've been watching people play lately is Arc Raiders.
I've heard a lot of good
It's like
things.
this like extraction shooter sort of situation thing. But I've been mainly watching it because I've stumbled across this guy that's just been fucking blowing up recently. His name is the Burnt Peanut, right? And the dude literally is on his stream with like one of those fucking filters or whatever that literally turns him into a peanut. So he's literally a, animated peanut with human eyes and his actual mouth. And he just says wild shit. He's just fucking funny as shit to watch, bro. And I've just been fucking binge watching his fucking streams. And dude, like he's gotten so popular, bro, that like there's this other streamer that like they're like kind of beefing in the game, just like for funsies or whatever, and they're like created like this war that they were gonna do, where it was like the burnt peanut versus this hutch guy. But the problem is this burnt peanut guy is gained so much popularity within this Arc Raiders community that so many of the players were claiming his side. So like the other guy, anytime he would drop in, bro, he would just get swarmed by like 15 of what the burnt peanut community that he calls them the bungulators. And they literally just swarm him and kill him, and right before they like knock him out or like finish him off, they'd be like, "This is for the bungulators." And dude, there's just compilations of this dude over like that weekend just getting his ass handed to him in every single raid he tried to drop into, to the point like where they were trying to like join the game at the same time to where they could get into the same server where they could actually like fight, man to man sort of thing. But people were fucking stream sniping and stuff so heavy that they couldn't even get into the same game together, let alone get into a game that didn't have any bungulators in it. It was fucking hilarious, dude.
That's a hell of a community.
Dude, honestly, like what it's wild how big they showed out, dude. Like literally nobody could join that game or join a lobby without getting just fucking hammered by this guy's community. Because dude, he like made these like fucking epic like little clip videos that he was posting like like to kind of like promote like the war that they were gonna have. And dude, like he did some like crazy inspirational speech that had like music and all these different things to where like he was taking like different videos and just pasting a peanut over the people's face. So it was just like him. Like there's this one where it's like a football player like walking out onto the field doing like a fucking dance or whatever. But instead of it being like the player, it's he like fucking photoshopped over it to make it look like he's just a big peanut or like a fucking buff dude that has a peanut head and he's just like walking out to like this fucking song. Dude,
I love it. I love that. That is
his
fucking
community is
fantastic.
fucking buck wild, dude. They take no prisoners.
That's fire. I dig that. It's good to see people having fun.
I just like
I've
put him in now. He's like streaming right now, I think.
Oh, dude, he's streaming all the time. But dude, it's just like the way he talks and just like the shit he says is just so fucking funny, dude. Because it's just wild and just like kind of out there.
I mean, you're a burnt peanut. You can get away with a lot. Might as
And then
well
just like
send
the
it.
interactions with like him and like the people he plays with are just hilarious. He's even created his own term in the game that now everybody uses, and it's even getting into other games. So like normally, how you like we do in Fortnite, you got to go around, you got to loot, you got to find to get loot, you got to get some good guns and some fucking good heals and all that stuff. Well, he started calling it goop. So he's like, oh, got to goop up, got to find the goop. Oh, got some good goop. Now, literally everybody that plays that game, instead of saying, "Oh, we're gonna loot this guy," we're like, "Oh, we're going gooping." Dude, pretty fun.
Getting
how
the
much of an
goop.
influence that one fucking guy has had on almost the whole fucking Arc Raider community.
That's sick.
Where even like big streamers were getting involved and picking sides and stuff. Like obviously this guy is big now. I don't know how popular he was beforehand because I didn't watch him until this game started popping up and his stuff started coming across my my feed. It's kind of wild though. Like it literally is that easy to like come across something new that you never knew about, that who knows if it's something that's recent or something that's been around a while. Just the access of content that you can get just from scrolling around on the YouTubes.
It's
Pretty
cool
nuts.
when the algorithm works the way it's supposed to
Yeah,
and
when it
feeds
works.
you things that's like you're
'Cause, dude,
actually interested in.
that's another thing lately, bro. My YouTube like homepage is, dude, I don't really realize it, but I don't like videos, and I don't really subscribe to channels very often unless it's one of the ones where I notice that like I watch this channel a lot and I really enjoy what they're doing, then I'll like stuff. Or I don't even like the videos, but I just subscribe. And then I just literally just go to my homepage and just look through that. I never like specifically go to somebody's channel really, or like fucking type
Same.
shit in. I just literally just scroll through the recommended shit that's on my page.
Like
And
I don't even know, a couple of years ago, a few years ago, maybe not at this point, I had the realization like the only way YouTube's gonna feed me good shit is if I subscribe to enough things I like. So I similarly I kind of made it a rule where it's like if I watch like 7, 8, 9 of this person's videos and I like all that content, fuck it, dude. Like I might as well just throw them a sub. It means I definitely want to keep seeing their content. And like now my subscriber, like what I subscribe to is crazy. It's all over the goddamn map. But I get fed the wildest, most interesting shit. Cause like I follow enough history channels that I get a bunch of history content that comes through. But then I also follow like fish content. So I get enough of that comes through. Like it's crazy. Plenty of comedy stuff comes through because I watch enough stand-up comedy. Like it's
it it's
kind of
kind of a
dope.
trip, dude, because I've noticed like cycles of my homepage where like at certain points it was like a lot of this specific content and then all of a sudden I find this new thing and then all of a sudden all that other stuff pretty much starts fading out and then more of this other stuff starts falling in, and it's like
Yep.
waves, bro, where it's just like,
And it can
and then
happen
like I'm like,
like
wait, where was that? Who was that I was watching like a few months ago? And that's when I'm starting to like make sure I subscribe to like stuff that I really enjoy. That way I can make sure I stay up with their shit.
like it's wild because you also start to get into the rhythm with those content creators. So like I recognize now that it's like, okay, well, it's Wednesday. That means I can expect these couple of certain videos will come out
Oh
today.
yeah.
And so like eventually I know I will hop on and I will see them pop up in
Dude,
the top, 10 videos it suggests.
that's how I've been with like Bob Does Sports and stuff. Like for a while there, I was like, I know I'm gonna at least get like one episode of them playing a week. And then like when they did like their internet invitational and like they did a couple other things, they took like a break where they didn't post for like a week or two, dude. And it threw me off so bad, bro, because I was looking for something to watch on my lunch break, and like there's no Bob Does Sports video to watch, bro.
Damn it, I've already
But now
seen
they're
them all.
back on. And it's pretty nice. But
Like
dude, that internet invitational though, I just want to talk about that for a second. I don't know, did I tell you guys about this?
I don't remember.
Well,
Excuse me.
it was a thing that Bob Does Sports. They partnered up with Barstool and their like Foreplay Golf, which is like their golf channel or whatever, and they put on this internet invitational where they got 48 golf content creators and a couple others to come and play in this tournament for like $1.7 million.
Dang.
Jesus.
And like there'd only at the end there'd be 3 people that would win, and they split that 1.7.
They'd get $500
between
plus
the seven.
$1,000 each or something.
Yeah. So, dude, it was intense, dude, because like it was the whole Bob Does Sports squad, the whole Spit and Chicklets squad, which is like a bunch of hockey players that started their own golf channel. There was the Good Guys, which are like a super prominent, golf channel on YouTube. Grant Horvat, a couple other guys. John Gruden, the fucking football coach, played in it.
Oh yeah.
Who else? I'm trying to think who else that was kind of cool. Andrew Santino, the comedian, played in it.
Oh, that's such a awesomely fucking random but perfect
Sketch.
person to bring on.
Sketch played in it.
Oh, that kid?
Yeah, there's like a couple other like off the wall guys, like a couple guys from the UK and like this and that. But dude, it was intense, bro, because like a lot of these guys have never, played for that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of them were like fucking super into it. A couple of these guys, there's one or two dudes that have actually played in pro events. One of them actually caused a bit of drama the first day because he was like one of the first tee times and he didn't wake up for his tee time. And
Dude, somehow I think I caught that.
And they were
It was that one.
and they were partnered together with other players. But like,
and they took like a 4-stroke penalty, or they couldn't. He couldn't play for 4 holes or something.
Yeah, I couldn't come in and play until like the 5th hole.
Yeah.
And
He's
then
the Korean
ultimately,
guy, right?
Yeah, Luke Kwan. Ultimately, like it caused a lot of fucking drama, like for like the first day or two, and then ultimately his team ended up losing. So a lot of people were super fucking pissed off because like they were like, he's a pro. Like he plays in pro tournaments. He's like won the U.S. Open China, I think, or like the PGA Tour China. So like this dude's a fucking great ass golfer. So like hit the team, like he was second pick in like their draft, and then he just totally dropped the ball and caused all kinds of shit. And then like later on in the tournament, like after people are eliminated and they're down to like the last 2 teams that are playing, bro, there was some major drama that was going on. Like one was like they hit a shot like off into like the rough, or not the rough, just like out in just like some tall ass fucking grass, dude. It was a fucking bad shot, and they just had to take it because it's like they're playing an alternate shot situation, and the other team didn't know that one of the girls that was on that team went over before they hit the shot and stomped down all the grass in front of the ball, like the real tall, long grass that was going to be hard to hit out of down, so that they had a better lie, sort of thing, and didn't say anything to anybody or whatever. So like they called her out for cheating, and that caused drama because then she was like, oh, I didn't know you couldn't do that, this, and that. And then at the beginning of the tournament, they also said that, since this is a tournament, most tournaments you're not allowed to use the slope on your rangefinder, because that, that could help you out because, it may be 100 and something yards, but if it's, up or down, it's going to help you decide what kind of club or what kind of shot you're going to hit. So they said no slope to make it a little bit more difficult, and everybody had to keep on it. So then, like the day before, one guy got accused of having it on, and nobody said anything about it. No one checked it or anything. And then it was like coming down to like the last 2 holes of like this match, and then somebody brought it up, and then they caused a whole bunch of drama about, has this guy been playing this whole tournament with the slope on when all the rest of us have been playing without it? Because that's a major advantage, because it gives you more of a better number of what yardage you're going to hit. And then, dude, it caused all kinds of shit to where like there's a huge uproar on the internet golf scene about like all this shit where like they're talking about it on podcasts. Fucking golf companies were getting involved and like making posts and saying shit. Like it was crazy, dude. And dude,
goddamn professionals are getting involved.
The whole thing, though, the one bummer about the whole thing is like one of the guys that ended up winning was this dude that like probably never even thought he would even have a chance to touch that kind of money. Got to play in this tournament, wins the money, and before he even wins it, he says that if he does win, he was planning on paying his parents' mortgage off. like shortly after the tournament was like fucking done, he ends up passing away.
Oh,
The guy passed away that won.
One, because 3 people ended up winning, but one of the 3 ended up passing away from some medical issues of some sort. So like he didn't even have a chance to even enjoy like the win. But dude, it's like it was crazy just like to see it, because like they ended up posting this after this guy had already passed. So like you're watching this dude playing this tournament this whole time, then seeing him get all the way to the end, knowing that he's gonna win and that he doesn't, live much past that win. And just seeing how
That's
fucking
crazy.
emotional it was for him to, like, once he found out he won, dude, the dude like broke, dude. Which I would have too, dude. That's life-changing fucking money, bro.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Beef. R.I.P. There's a guy that they called Beef. I think his actual name was Cody.
life is
short,
fucked
man.
up. It's a fucked
Yeah,
up thing.
dude.
Hopefully, you got to pay his parents' mortgage off.
Well, I'm sure they end up getting that. I'm sure they end up giving his family that money if he didn't already have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ultimately end up with it.
Yep. Fucking wild. And that's why you should buy your disability and life insurance from.
Dude,
I don't
I
even
just
know.
got
Yeah, I don't even know who
insurance
mine's
at
through. I
work,
just
dude.
know I pay every month, and sometimes I'm sad about it.
The youngin at work was talking about it because fucking it's obviously open enrollment time right now. So they had to sit down with the advisor, and the advisor got him for like another was it $100 a paycheck for the hell was it? Not life insurance. Some other piece of like insurance. But yeah, bagged him for another $100 a month. Or a paycheck, I mean, which is a week. So 400 a month. And basically like it's like a type of accident insurance that gives him like pay insurance if he ever gets into an accident. So he'll get like a $900 paycheck on top of anything else he would get.
Yeah, but still, dude, that's fucking like it's over $5,000 a year.
I know.
Ugh.
Keep in mind, like these guys make really good money because he's one of our technicians. So like
So, dude,
it's
if you're
not
making
as
$2,000 a week, bro, I don't want to lose $100.
well, neither did he, but it as the guy or as the kid put it to me, he's like when he said, so if you break your arm fucking around on a dirt bike on the weekend, this will cover you until you're able to get back to work. And he was like, all right, I'm in. He's like, I do stupid shit.
I guess that is true.
like I was like, all right, fair enough. Like if $100 a week is worth it to make sure that if you fuck yourself up doing stupid shit on the weekend, you can still be paid. Fair enough.
I mean, I guess,
Uh,
yeah.
I'll
That's
tell
too
you
much
what.
foresight for me, especially when I was his age. I didn't have that level of foresight.
I told him he should have fucking jumped on the whole life insurance. He could lock in $10 a month right now for 50. What was he saying? I think it was 50 grand.
Yeah, like I've paid the same amount for life insurance for like the last 15 years, dude. I don't think it's went up.
Yeah. Well, it's because he probably bought whole life insurance.
Yeah, I know. It's like $33 a month. And if I die, it's like I can't even remember how much it is.
Yeah. Like,
Nobody's gonna be paying for my funeral, that's for sure.
That's what I was saying to him. I was like, do you understand like how expensive it is to legally dispose of a body? Like when somebody
I think somebody
dies,
told me
like
it's probably like $15,000 like in USD up here.
it is insane. Like
And that's if you already have like a plot, dude. That's just like embalming fees, transportation fees, fucking throwing some level of like an event at the funeral parlor for visitations, like just like a regular ass fucking funeral, dude. It's like
yeah, I want to
15,000 US.
say I want to say when my brother passed, it was all in like 35 grand. And that was to
Yeah,
buy
but
the plot. And
yeah, because it wouldn't have been bought already. Yeah, yeah.
he didn't get a headstone. They just gave, a simple plastic plaque. Um, like it was the cheapest casket. It was a biodegradable casket. But it still came out all in, I think, at like 35K. So like
Dude,
as
I
a
think that
kid,
people pay like 10, $15,000 for their plots, bro. Just
100%.
where
Because
you're gonna
like
get buried.
I,
Period.
I want to I want to say it was like 12 or 15 grand just to cremate my mom.
Yeah, dude, it's
So like
death is a fucking big time business, bro. If you can
it's
if you
wild.
can live that life and you can deal with that kind of a career,
Oddly
people are
enough,
always gonna die, man.
growing up, I was friends with this kid uh, whose family they they figured out how to get into that business without it having to be emotionally heavy. They were in the headstone carving business.
Oh yeah.
So it was physically heavy, obviously, because they had to, acquire large slabs of rock. But to them, it was just, using a machine to carve names and dates and words. But they made a killing in the local area. They for years they were like the main place you went to.
Dude, my dad he tried to convince me to like take out a loan to buy like a mini excavator because there was like three cemeteries that were like real close to his farm. And he's like, just buy yourself a mini X for like $10,000. Just like pay it off through payments. Every time you dig a grave, you just take like 75% of the money you make, pay it on the fucking machine you bought, take the 25%, keep it for your pocket. Dude, it would be like people were paying, I think it was like $750 to get a grave done.
It's crazy.
So like I was like, yo, dude, I could probably dig a grave in like an hour, hour and a half, like with a mini X, no problem. But not enough people died. Like, I mean, that sounds fucked up, but like after
Yeah,
he
it's
mentioned it, I think that first summer, I was like, all right, from now until like a year from now ish or whatever, I'm gonna see how many people get buried in these three cemeteries that are like I could have drove the mini X there in like 15 minutes. And dude, there was like three, maybe four.
yeah,
Like
yeah. You
that
would
ain't
need a lot of other business to make it more lucrative
you'd
to
have to have
own.
a trailer that you could then drive to whatever, place you want. You could service like 10 different fucking cemeteries or like you just like or you talk to the people at the funeral parlors local to you and like sweetheart deal them. Be like, listen, I'll give you 25% kickback on every one you get me for the next 5 years.
Right?
That's like, you know what I mean? So I
See,
think that you could do that, but
my wife's friend has a business that he got himself into that I think is kind of like a perfect graveyard job. He does headstone repair
okay.
and historical restoration and shit like that. So like he'll go to like the old, 17, 1800s graveyards and stuff. And the towns will hire his company to come in and like take a broken headstone, fix it, get it standing back up and, making it look presentable again. And like some of the work this dude has gotten to do is pretty fucking cool. It's a little bit of masonry, it's a little bit of landscaping, it's a little bit of on the fly engineering. Like kind of fucking slick.
And every day would be a little bit different, I would assume.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Because let's face it, right? Like you may have to clear a whole area of weeds and shit just to get to the stone and make it accessible. Then you need to get in your light machinery that you can use to help you lift it because it's a headstone. It's not light. Like,
Yeah, they're pretty fucking heavy, dude.
so like, yeah, every day would definitely be a new adventure. You're in different, different parts of the town, the state, your whole, county, region, what have you. Um, like it always seemed like such an interesting job. And I mean, who else is doing it? Like,
I
I never
guess that there's
thought
not
about
that many
it,
people.
but that's the thing, right? Like, I never thought about it, but there's not a lot of people out there doing it. So, like, he's in a very niche market with little competition. He can kind of just do them in their region, and no one's even trying to take their business. It's just like, who do we call? Oh, he's the closest guy. All right, we call him. Hey, how you doing? It's kind of like the industry I'm in. Like, not a lot of people do this. So, like, you've only got 3, 4 options, maybe 5 in each little pocketed region. It's not a
That
bad
is the
gig.
kind of job I could do. Yeah, I could do that.
I don't ever want to go back to like running a landscaping company, but I always thought that like this dude's business with the headstone repair, like I'd go work for him and do that work. That sounds cool as fuck. Like I think I could dig that for several years. Pardon the pun.
I do feel like that is something that I could deal with. I don't think that I could be a full out funeral director personally. I mean, I think that I could be fine at being like a funeral director because I am very personable and I do have the ability to like speak well to people, do. But I think that that would be very heavy for me, and I think that I would just burn out really fast.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I would
I couldn't
take.
do it.
Like I'm a little too emotional for that, too compassionate. That I think that my battery would drain pretty quickly. But I could do something like that because that's like doing fun shit. As in, you're trying to like prepare stuff, but it's like specific, and you get to travel around, and you get to like bring back history.
Yeah, like that's another fact that I think is cool as fuck, right? Like you're restoring history. Like he operates out of Plymouth, home of the Pilgrims. He's literally repairing headstones of pilgrims. Like the original settlers of the United States. Like that's pretty goddamn cool.
Oh no, it's definitely cool. Fuck man, some of them must look rough as fuck. Cause like I used to cut this cemetery. As a matter of fact, like I cut the grass at the cemetery my dad told me that I should dig the graves at. And there was like a few fucking like tombstones in there from like the early 1800s. And I was like, dude, you almost had to 100% have like the fucking parchment paper and a crayon or like a pencil or whatever to be able to fucking read those motherfuckers. I ended up taking pictures of them and could zoom in far enough that I could see it better than I could when I was in person.
You gotta get the rock wet.
Oh, that probably would have been smart. I just would zoom in and then zoom in again and just like.
Yeah, when the rock is wet, you'll at least be able to see where those contours are better, and you'll be able to read it a little bit clearer. But yeah, dude, like that's the kind of shit he works with because you figure like 1620 they landed like he'll work out of Burial Hill, which is where the original fort was erected when they first started the colony here, and thereby a lot of people eventually got buried on that land. So there are like mid to late 1600s and 1700s headstones throughout there, and this dude has to fix them. Like that's cool as shit.
That actually is pretty cool.
I wouldn't be able to do anything that has to do with funeral homes, mortuaries, cemeteries. I'm good, dude. I am good.
Yeah, the funeral home, I'm definitely, yeah.
You know, I could cut the grass. Like I could cut the grass at the cemetery. I could fuck with that.
Yeah, I can. Well, I did do that, so I could definitely do that. I could even be a person that like worked on the place that would make the tombstones and shit. As long as I wasn't the front facing individual, I wouldn't want to be talking to the people about
Yeah,
it.
you just want to be the guy out there carving words and
Yeah, I'll do
names.
like the work and then like go install it, whatever. Like I'll do that shit. It's like really you're not interacting with anyone and have to like show your sympathies and all that stuff.
You just get to be a brute.
Yeah,
The shit I miss about being a mechanic is just being able to be a brute.
dude, I love it.
Like, like when I was a tech, man, like you could just cuss all day and nobody got mad. And yeah, like dudes would throw spark plugs at each other in the shop when there was nothing going on. Like that's the kind of bruteness you get in the shop. I love that shit. It's
I
like
don't
I
know
might
what the
have
fuck
to.
everybody else does during the day in the shop because I'm on my fucking business, bro. I stay over on my corner on my machine, and because dude, there's times where I walk around and I see people doing shit. I'm like, I wouldn't be doing that, or I wouldn't be doing it that way.
There's a lot
Dude,
of
today,
that I've seen.
bro, I was fucking walking out, bro, getting ready to walk out for the day, closing the back door, and I turn around and see guys on the forklift, got a pallet on it. He's fucking got this guy up in the fucking air, fucking with airlines, just on a pallet. When right outside on the fucking back patio, we have a cage that goes on the forklift that you climb into that's got fucking railing on it that you can fucking lean on or whatever. So you're not just fucking up there free footed on a fucking forklift hoping this dude don't fucking go forward or reverse on accident with you up in the air.
There's definitely people that can be pretty careless.
I mean, at least shout out to y'all for actually having the correct equipment to do that. You have it.
Right?
You should definitely use it.
We'll have it from most things, not all.
You know, like I have been the forklift operator that had to lift a man on a pallet up, up high into the ceiling. So I know how sketched out I felt as the forklift operator because it was my fucking boss I was lifting up there. So like I can't tell him no. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to because I kind of like working. Like I like this thing
Yeah.
at the end of the week called a paycheck. So it's like, yeah, all right, like I'll lift you up there. Like if anyone's OSHA walks in right now, I'm like, he told me to do it. He's my boss. He told me to do it.
Yeah, I'm selling him out 100%.
Like, yeah, 110%. So uh but I mean, in his defense, he was just trying to install a fan so our fucking techs wouldn't die in the heat. So good on him. Had to get up to the top of the steel so we could get that fan up there so we can move some air.
Oh, dude, even last week we were like hanging up like wreaths and stuff like that and stuff for the streets, like decorations for the town or whatever. And fucking one of the guys had to get into a homemade bucket that was just on the forks of like a pretty big front end loader. Dude, like his feet were probably like, I'd say minimum 15 feet in the air. And I was like looking all the way up at him. I'm like, this is just a homemade fucking 2x4 on a pallet fucking bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Bucket. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's been sitting in the sun all year. Just sitting there, like who knows what's going on. It wasn't even made very well. Ended up being fine, but I was like, this is a fucking town we work for. Like, we should have a fucking bucket truck. Like, what are we doing right now?
I mean, if it wasn't so expensive to get the truck across the border, I'd help you out. But
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Hey, look, I wasn't up in it. You know what I mean? I wasn't even driving the tractor. I would have probably been like, I think I'm good on that, man. I don't want that on me.
yeah,
That
yeah.
happens. I don't want that on me, man.
Like you don't put that juju on me.
Yeah.
Oh
Like
my
I'm all for
goodness.
getting shit done, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. Like there's definitely been times in my life that I've made some questionable decisions in order to get something accomplished. But I'm in my 40s now, boys. I'm not doing that shit anymore. Like I'm not gonna try to lift a fucking tamper in the back of a truck by myself anymore. Like that's the shit I did in my 20s, and I'm paying for it now. I need to try to redo that shit now, dude. I don't even jump out
Yeah.
of the back of a fucking truck. I'll step on the tire and then I'll fucking step down, dude. I ain't fucking jump
Yeah, I'm starting to get to that point, Chris.
out.
I've done a few little uh jumps or fucking drops off a couple things that probably should have fucking taken my time on, bro. Because
Yeah, dude. Fuck
my
that,
feet,
man.
my back, and my knees. You know, I can just go right from the feet all the way to the knees, all the way to the back, all the way to the head, the neck.
Yep. I did one of those not too long ago, getting off a boat that was in the shop.
Or just
Not
fucking
my proudest moment.
stomping on my feet too hard. Dude, like right now, bro, my heels are hurting. And I don't know if it's just from standing in one place too long. Dude, they're fucking killing me right now.
Get that boot heel. Just like achy fucking heels from being in your boots all day.
Dude, you know, it's hilarious. I find that like when I'm wearing my boots, I get so much support that like I have my feet do not hurt ever in my boots. But dude, then the minute I get home and I've been sitting on the couch for like half an hour, dude, and I go to stand up, like I just feel like this fucking not sharp, but like kind of really sharp everywhere on my heels, bro, for like the first 5 steps, and then it like works away because I'll be walking with my bare feet, you know what I mean, or whatever.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
just like, I guess I am on my feet a lot. Thank God I have fucking good boots, because if I didn't,
Yep. Your feet would be fucked.
yeah, dude, because I like bought some like really nice Keen work boots, dude. They're expensive, like they're over $200, which for me was like, that's crazy. But in retrospect, I'm very glad that I bought them.
Yeah, no, because
Because
those you didn't have to replace your boots, 3 times in a year.
no, because I literally tried to cheap out, and it was like 3 weeks in, dude, and the side of it blew out. And I was like, fuck this. I'm just buying nice work boots. And I was gonna go in and buy a pair of like actual like construction work boots. And then I saw these like Keen, they're kind of like they're almost like hiking boots, and they have like a composite toe. So dude, when I put them on, I was like, bro, these are like fucking the weight of like regular skate shoes. These
Yes,
are
the
fucking
posies of the
amazing.
truth.
Yeah, dude, and they lasted like all season. I'm sure I'll get all next season out of them too. No problem.
Dude, I'm actually
I
pretty
uh,
happy with my Brunt boots.
With your
I've had
which boots?
the Brunt.
Brunt?
Brunt boots.
Okay, I've never heard of
Dude,
them.
I've had these. They're like a fairly new company, dude. They're all over like Instagram. People on podcasts are sponsored by them now. But dude, I've had these for I think at least a year, dude. And like you could see they're
they
pretty worn, like as far as like the leather goes. But dude,
they
with
look
this
like they're in good
fucking
shape.
with this rubber fucking toe on the front, like there's no fucking rips or tears. So that's usually where my fucking boots get fucked up first from like accidentally kicking shit or whatever. There's no, there's like creases, but no fucking rips, tears, nothing here. The fucking inside's completely intact because usually what happens too is the fucking back here will start fucking lifting or whatever. Like
Yep.
Yeah,
the only
mine are
thing
doing
is
that. That's the only negative,
I
but
think
it
it's more a
doesn't
me
bother me.
thing than it is the boot thing. But the fucking there's two spots like on the insoles where my big toes have kind of like worn through already. But I think it's because that when I'm standing in one place, I just kind of sit there and I just kind of like crunch my toes without realizing it, just because I'm like kind of standing there and like leaning back and forth, trying to just like keep the blood moving, and I've like worn out the fucking like toes. But other than that, dude, like they're fucking good, dude. I haven't even had to replace the laces yet. I've had one of the little fucking like plastic or whatever eyelets on the fucking end of the one of the
Oh, the
shoestrings pop off.
aglets.
Yeah. Other than that, Gucci, dude.
Yeah, no, buying the good boots is so important.
Never. They're almost like $200. They were the most expensive boots that I've spent or like bought, but I haven't had a complaint yet.
Yeah, it
Like I
was
said,
worth it for me.
like I don't. I think like my fucking heels hurting is more of a fucking me thing too. Just literally standing in them because I don't. There's not much you could put your foot on a fucking pillow if you're still just standing still consistently in one place. You know that's a lot of weight just sitting there pushed down on your heels all day.
Yeah, no, you do have to move around at least a little bit for sure.
I do move around, but I do spend a good portion of my day standing in front of my computer in between runs.
Like I worked in a gas station, man. You're not allowed to sit. 8 and 10 hour shifts is straight standing.
But I'll tell you what, they don't hurt nearly as bad as they used to. Because it's not like my whole foot's hurting, mainly my heels. I think that might be a different thing too. I feel like that could be a possible hereditary thing.
Oh,
I
dang,
can
dude,
say.
I just looked. The boots I bought are fucking way cheaper now. God damn.
Of course, dude. 'Cause
See,
they
now
have
you can
newer
buy a new
models.
pair for next year.
But I don't need one for next year.
Hey, store them. Your feet aren't gonna get any bigger.
If you know where you like them, just keep them. Fucking.
That is true. My feet are not gonna get any
Hey,
bigger.
dude, just like you do your vape gear, bro. Just fucking keep them in a closet, wrapped up nice for whenever you need them.
Yeah, you're just like, you know what? I want
you still
to
have
get the
stuff in
clean
brand new
boots.
packaging in there somewhere. I know you do.
I want to get the clean boots so I look good because we're gonna go out, but I still want to be casual. You know, you could even do that move.
Yeah, there's 20% off. I'd save like $70 compared to what I bought them for if I bought another pair.
The game changer for me when it came to like work footwear was when I learned about the steel toe and composite toe sneakers.
Yeah, see, I'm not allowed to wear sneakers. I have to wear boots.
Yeah, like when I was working in the Jeep dealership, when I was in the shop, dude, those were clutch because they wanted you to have steel toe, but they didn't care if you had steel toe sneakers. So that once I found those, I was like, fuck yeah, dude, I can be
Dude,
comfortable in like a skate shoe, but I've got fucking composite toes in here. Winning.
I'll never not okay. Let me see. I'll never work in a place that has like heavy machinery or I'm working with heavy products or doing a lot of lifting or anything like that without some sort of safety toe. Because dude, I'll tell you what, I made the mistake of wearing regular tennis shoes in an industrial sort of situation and fucking popping the damn near popping the fucking toe, breaking it, fucking all that sort of dude. It was the worst. So now, bro, I will not risk it, bro. But I am with you, composite over steel toe, 100%. That's why another like these are they're little hefty, but they're nowhere near as heavy as my fucking steel toe Doc Martens that I was working. Dude, those
Yeah.
things were fucking heavy, bro. And they
Steel
weren't
toe docks are
comfortable.
no joke.
Yeah.
Them bitches are aggressive.
They were comfortable when I first got them, but dude, now I can't do it. They're just too heavy.
Yeah. I'm at that point now. Like, thanks to the homie Breeze Tones. I got into uh barefoot shoes. And so like I don't wear that to work because I need something with an actual insole or like actual like rubber sole to make sure that A, I'm not slipping on the floor, and B, I don't have anything that can stab through it because like we'll have self-tapping screws that'll end up just on the floor sometimes, and I'm not trying to step on that, have it go into my foot. Uh, but yeah, like if I go out anytime I'm not at work, I predominantly wear my barefoot shoes. And it's the most goddamn comfortable footwear I've ever owned. Like it genuinely does feel like you're walking barefoot, but you've got the traction you want of having shoes. It's pretty fucking sick. And now like you can even get them to look like skate shoes. So like I got to get a pair like that so I can wear them jams to work. So I have the like slightly thicker sole.
I just seen one the other day that actually looked pretty nice, but they got the nice wide toe box. You know what I mean? Uh, where it's like shaped like a foot. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's wild. My wife bought a pair like this is a pair of Airwalks that these are what I wear for work. Like it looks almost like a pair of shoes like this, but unlike the stiffness that this has, my barefoots are in the other room. You could literally roll it. Like it is just that flexible. And the toe box is super wide. So like to the untrained eye, it looks like you're just wearing a pair of normal sneakers, but you're actually wearing something like just super, super duper comfortable. And the benefit of that is that like it allows you to walk like you would if you were walking barefoot. So now you have this like there's a natural flow to your musculature because you're walking the way your body's intended. So like it's kind of dope. Like I find that if I can spend a few days in just those shoes, some of the aches and pains in my legs and back start to go away because it's like I'm walking the way I'm supposed to again. Everything starts to like realign itself a little bit more. Getting good footwear, man. It's important.
Not wrong.
Dude, it's so key. Especially, I mean, all three of us are probably on our feet a lot of work, so it's good to have them. Like I definitely feel that way. I feel that way anytime, dude. That's why I love wearing Crocs, bro. Crocs are so comfortable. For me, dude, I love.
I understand that they're comfortable. I totally get it. I will never stop hating them.
Oh yeah, dude. Honestly, I don't even care. I embrace haters, bro. If you ain't living, that's fine.
West, I respect anybody who likes them and wants to wear them. You know, do you, baby? More power to you. It's just it's not going to be for me. And I love the crazy story about the early years of Crocs in the movie. Was it Idiocracy?
Oh, is that the one where there's like he's like, see, like he like there's a bunch of people, the clones of him or something.
I can't remember the whole premise. It's
I
like
think it's
the
one
world
where
is
he's
just
like not that smart, but he goes to some place that he ends up being like the smartest person alive, and he's like generally a pretty dumb guy. Isn't that?
that might be the premise. Like I never watched it. I only saw bits and pieces. But there's an interesting story about that movie where when they were working on, you know, getting everything together to put the, you know, actually film the movie, they were looking for a ridiculous footwear that they could have all these people wear. And there was this little upstart company that had the perfect piece of ridiculous looking footwear. And it turns out it was Crocs. All the people in this like society in this movie wear Crocs. And this was before Crocs was like a big brand.
That's fucking rad.
I never knew that. But I've
Like
only seen Idiocracy like once or twice.
Yeah, like I've only seen a couple of clips, and so like I don't know if there's like a specific scene where like all these people in this town or what. Like I don't know the premise, but I've read this factoid on a bunch of like what I believe to be more reputable sources, where I've gotten a lot of other weird, awesome, verifiable facts. Um, so I was inclined to believe it. Um, and like, it's just crazy to think that like they were just this oddball, weird, unknown footwear. They were like, yeah, this is perfect for the movie, and they ended up, blowing up. I don't know if it was a result of the movie or if it was just, of their own accord, but they end up blowing up. And let me look at them now. Like,
Oh,
there is there's a Croc movement. There are
dude,
Croc
I've
people
handed
in this
them
world.
over $400 in my career of buying them for sure. I've had multiple pairs for dude. Right now I have 2 pairs and a pair of slippers, bro. That's like what I wear a lot.
It's killing it. I mean, shit. The homie Mike from Jackie Chan Fan Club, in the opening of the video, we got
Oh, is
him
it up?
fucking. Oh yeah, it's up. They premiered it over the weekend, I think it was. But yeah, homie's fucking dancing around in bright orange Crocs. It's fire. Like, we were just laughing with him the other day. He had to run back to his car, and where I live now, like I can't have guests park in the parking lot. There's only enough parking for the people who live here, but there's a public parking lot literally 3 doors down. So he's like, "All right, I'm gonna run, and I'll be back in like 2 minutes." And me and his buddy were like, "You ain't gonna do that in 2 minutes. No way. We'll give you 5, maybe 10. Like, no way you got that in 2. He made it back in 3.5 minutes. We were like, all right, we'll give you credit for that. I was like, and I looked down, I was like, and you weren't even in sport mode. Like, had the Crocs flipped forward in leisure mode.
Yeah, dude, he
And
wasn't even in 4-wheel drive.
like, if he had put them bitches in sport mode, he might have gotten that down to 2 minutes. Is that your mistake, Chris? When we've done build offs, you
What's
weren't
that?
in sport mode. You didn't put it in
It's
4-wheel
possible.
drive.
It's definitely possible.
Oh shit.
I don't
Dude,
think
I'm
I've ever
watching the
put
video
my
right now.
foot
I love
in
it.
a pair of Crocs.
There's a lot of views on this already.
Good. I'm glad to hear
Yeah, dude,
that.
there's over 700 views from 2 days ago.
I'm really glad to hear that. That's good for them. Hell yeah.
And even their subscriber count from when I subscribed, it's like 10x.
Proud of my boys. Proud of my
Dude,
boys.
Crocs are rad.
Right? Like, he's killing it in the Crocs. Like, I swear, like, my hatred of him is because I know I can't rock them. Like, homie Mike right there, like, you could see, like, homie can rock the Croc all day. It fits his style. Like, it's perfect.
Yeah.
And the fun thing about that music video is it's such a short song, you can turn it into a full like YouTube short, TikTok video, all that.
Yeah, dude, it's a minute and a half.
Like, it is such a convenient fucking length song to have made a music video for.
Dude, his hair got so long, dude. I feel like his hair is not anywhere near that long when he was on here.
It was about that long.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's, kept it back under the hat most of the time.
Oh, that must be the difference. I do like their van.
It's wild when you're in it. Like, you don't even get to see enough of the back of that van. Like when I get the shots of him sitting in the front seat from the back through the cage, like, it's literally like I'm sitting on a beanbag chair, and he's literally got like the actual like studio speakers rigged up in the back corners. So like behind that cage is everything they need to run the laptop, the fucking in out for the microphone. Like they're able to run everything and record out of that van. Like Mike can sit in the driver's seat with a laptop in his lap while he's got anybody he wants in the back contributing. I have one of those people. I am going to be on the next album contributing backup vocals.
Let's go.
He did he did a song they wanted to do gang vocals on. And so Carter and fucking Mike asked me, and I was like, of course I will provide gang vocals on this. And so like I was like the third or fourth person to get into it. He was trying to get like a whole shitload of people at a big get together he was going to get on it too. So hopefully if he succeeded, he's gonna have like 10 or 15 people doing a sick gang vocal on this track. It's gonna sound awesome.
Is that his like daily driver, or is that their van
Yeah.
just for?
That's Mike's daily driver. Like he shows up to work in the Jackie Chan van. This just nondescript white van. And then
Nissan
they slide the
van.
doors open and the party is pumping. Like it is brilliant. I'm very, very proud of those guys. Like the shit that they've done so that they can live the life they want to live. I love it. Like ain't nobody gonna tell them that it's not gonna work. They're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's great. More people should have that degree of just pure reckless abandon in the things that they want to pursue.
Dude, that's like the third or fourth time I've watched it.
Hey, I'll give it to the boys, man. They're passionate about it, and they're fucking doing their thing, dude. You know what I mean? As long as they're fucking enjoying themselves, bro, getting something out of it, like positive.
And that's the thing, right? Like it's one of those things. Like
it might even catch a wave. You never know these days, dude.
There's niches for everything, and they know the niche that they would best suit because they're fans of the same stuff from that realm. So, all it takes is putting it in front of the right eyes for those people to find it. And they make all the right choices to be able to do that, and they're doing it their way. And like that's the shit that I think is great. Like we're coming up on, I think we looked it up the other day. I think it's been like 6 months or so since they were last on. And you can see the growth that they've already had.
Oh yeah, dude, absolutely.
Like we'll probably check in with them again on the podcast in like another 6 months. And I guarantee we're going to have some great stories because like I've already heard the new album. I already know where some of the, thinking is going for more material for their future. Some of the other odd things that they're trying to put together for just unique content. I think there's some people like fans of Ween. Fans of Ween are going to love these guys. Fans of They Might Be Giants, probably going to like these guys. Of course, Weird Al fans are going to like this. Like there's so many like different avenues of people that they're out there. I love the trying to steal the mattress, by the way. That's one of my favorite odd bits that we did.
Yeah.
We found it there on the side of the road where we were filming, and it was like, this would kind of be funny. Make it look like you're trying to pull it out, like you're going to load it into the van. and we made it work. Like, I want to do something longer and funnier now. Like, now that we've
Yeah,
done
like tell a
that,
bit more of a story. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Kind of thing.
yeah, like I want to make something longer so that we can, then, do something even more entertaining and actually have some fun. Because that was a good like step, first step. So like, I think the time will come. Like, there's been a few ideas already kicked around about some things that we want to try. So hopefully we'll have something cool for the world to see. I'm happy to keep making random music videos with these guys. They're fun as hell.
And they
Breaks
got
up
a
the monotony of what
sweet
I do.
Nissan van, dude.
Yeah, right.
It's like the exact same color as my car because they're both Nissans. And that thing doesn't look that old either.
No, no. It's like I think it's only one model year. Like it's not
Maybe.
that old at all.
Oh, like it's like
Like
a 2018 to 2020 or something like that, or
like it's no, like I'm saying like I think it's like a 2023 or a 24.
oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Where we're now in model year 26. Like 20 where we're getting
Yeah.
rid of 25s and getting 26s in now. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like he might be one or two model years back. Like it's fairly new.
It's a pretty recent one. I got you. Yeah. It looks pretty recent.
Yeah. He got himself something nice. And it's a lot more room than a was that Kia Soul?
Yeah. No, there's definitely more room than a Kia Soul, dude.
You know?
You could probably put a mattress in the back of that, no problem.
Hey, there are
Like it
people
might
who
be
put him
like
in
a
the back of a
double.
Soul.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
But you're
I think that
absolutely
you'd have
right.
to be like 5 foot max.
Like you could put a lot of stuff inside the back of that van. It'll uh it'll never be as much fun and weirdness as when I would shoot the Weird Die Young videos, but that's because those guys are a different level of weird.
Yeah.
We we did a shot with those guys where to open a verse, dude wanted to hop out of the back of his van, but it was full of blow up dolls and inflatable penises
Man.
because the the line was something to the effect of y'all a bunch of fuck toys and fuck boys or something of that nature. And so the idea was that he wanted to pop out at that line with all of these fucking blow up dolls falling out. I was like, yes, all right, like, let's do that.
That sounds like the kind of ridiculousness I'm into right now.
Like I'm down. Let's do it. And then just for like another one or two bars, he dressed up as a priest while his buddy dressed up as an altar boy to like again emphasize those two lines. And that was it. That's what it was. It was MCs be like Catholic priests because they both fuck boys. And that's how we went from the priest to him jumping out the back of the truck full of fuck toys and him falling out the back of the van and all of these blow up dolls. That's what it was. Shout out to 50. This kid just got his first film short in a film festival, horror film festival. So shout out to 50 Dead. This kid taught me an awful lot about some good practical effects. Like we did a video where dude was supposed to be like a nice salesman who would then turn into a murderer. And so the idea is like he's trying to sell you knives, kitchen knives, and when you start being mean, he snaps and kills you. And like we did some very cool practical effects, like old school blood squirting out of a wound through like hidden pipe work, like old fashioned 70s era horror technique. And it was cool. He taught me some really cool shit. I learned how to do scar work because of him and a buddy of his. Like now I can make some pretty sick scars and shit on people doing practical effects makeup. I put that to work in a zombie short that we had done as a film project, making up our zombies, cracking their skin and shit. Like I learned some cool tricks from doing that shit.
Speaking just like making movies and stuff like that, dude. You know what I saw that I can't believe I just didn't think about bringing it up till right now. I went and saw that new Predator, Badlands.
Oh, you did? What'd you think?
Oh yeah, you talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good, dude. Like I've never been like crazy super heavy into like the Predator franchise per se. I've seen a few movies and I've seen some stuff that like Predator's been like involved in and stuff like that. But I thought it was pretty cool, dude, because like from what I know, like the basic premise of what the Predator is, you know what I mean, from like the first few movies. But this is kind of like more of like a why the Predator is the Predator sort of thing, kind of giving it a little bit more backstory other than the fact that it's just this fucking alien that's coming to fucking kill shit. You know what I'm saying? So like it was a cool different like side of it, and like the fucking special effects and all that was pretty cool. The fucking like whatever fight scenes and different creatures and shit that were going on. It was kind of sick. I took my dad to it, and he was kind of like lost. He's like, "Wait, was it like?" I was trying to figure out like what this is supposed to be connected to, but like I couldn't figure it out. So like I was kind of lost. He's like, but overall, he's like, it was cool, whatever it was.
That's dope. I I know we were talking about that a few weeks back, and it does seem like such an interesting premise. I
Like based
definitely
around like the runt of the litter sort of situation, and he's like
yeah.
gone out to like sort of prove himself, and also some other things.
The whole helper he's carrying around on his back thing just makes it interesting.
Yeah,
Like
oh
that
yeah, that's a
whole
whole
dynamic.
well, that's a whole different like fucking side of shit that makes it really interesting.
Yeah, like I definitely think when it pops up, I'm gonna have to, take a minute and check that one out.
Yeah, I think it'll probably end up going up on like Disney or something or Hulu.
Yeah, and nowadays it'll only be in, a few more weeks. Might even be out by the on streaming by the time that this episode airs.
Yeah, I just wanted to go to a movie, dude, and have some fucking popcorn. I've had popcorn in a while, especially since I got my new teeth. Finally
Dude,
doing
Was
I
that
that,
miss
which
the
is sick.
drive-in, bro. So I feel you. Just seeing the movie, popcorn. I can't wait till next May, dude. Get back
Dude,
to the
it's just nice
drive-in.
being able to eat shit again, dude. Like I've been fucking fuck, dude. Clusters been going down, dude. I'm fucking munching the clusters. I have three different. Well, I had three different bags. I finished one of them off yesterday. I still have some of these. They're about that full, like below my fingers. So I've got a decent amount of those. But dude, I've already gone through two different bags of the juicy clusters in the amount of time that I've had these because dude, those juicy clusters, bro, they just fucking slap, dude.
I went in a tirade talking to Enoch the other, I think it was last week actually, because he still hasn't found them in his area in New York. And I was like, this is an absolute travesty. Like somebody needs to call the National Guard and get this man some goddamn clusters. Like he must not be like I was like, he must not be deprived of the greatness that is our Lord and Savior of the Nerds cluster.
Yeah, so
Like-
far, I found them at Dollar General, Walmart, and Food for Less, like a grocery store out here. So whenever I see them, I grab them because very few and far between. I've been consistently looking for some new fresh snackage though. I will say that.
Well, I got the boxes behind me. I got to start packing. So I guess my part of my plan this weekend, because now that we're in the colder months,
Oh yeah,
I feel
it'll be
safe
freezing
shipping
now.
you guys these Kit Kats. So, and this other chocolate that we have. So, like,
because it's already
I think I'll
cold
be able
here
to.
too, dude. So
Yeah, so like I feel like I could safely ship chocolate now and it not get destroyed before it gets to you. Um, so we'll be able to
I'm
get to
ready for
that.
that, dude. I'm actually kind of stoked for that.
Yeah, me too. Because there's some flavors in there. I'm like, they're just weird enough that I would never actively try them unless we were doing what we're doing. So,
I'm also just on the hunt for a new average everyday
yo,
snack.
I
That's
agree with
not
you.
like that's not candy. You know what
It's
I mean? Or like fruit related, something more salty, savory, type of thing.
I
Because
mean,
I can only eat so many Dots pretzels. I'm kind of over Cheez-Its, really.
I feel you.
Chips
I feel
haven't
where you're
been
coming
hitting.
from there.
Chips haven't been hitting, really. You know what I mean? Well, honestly, I haven't been. A lot of the stuff that I'm saying right now is stuff I haven't really been eating for like the past few
Oh,
months
because you've been a bit scared too.
because my fucking teeth were fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, now, bro, I got fresh chompers, dude. I want all the crunchies. Of course, I'm still not going crazy, but I want all the crunchies, dude. I'm honestly, I've got these 2 bags that have been sitting here because I bought them without thinking about the fact that I could not eat them until I got here and I looked over at them. I was like, oh fuck, I can't really eat these right now, but I can eat them now. So I'm like kind of stoked, dude. I found smokehouse barbecue ruffles, bro.
Oh,
You ever had smokehouse barbecue ruffles?
I don't think so.
I don't know if I've ever had these, but I'm wondering what I'm hoping these will remind me of is you remember back in the day, when they had the masterpiece?
The KC Masterpiece Barbecue.
Yeah, I'm hoping
Oh,
that's because that's kind of what this is like looking like, it just without the KC masterpiece. So that and then, dude, these are like a guilty pleasure of mine, bro.
flaming hot Funyuns.
Oh,
Dude, the sour cream and Funyun was life changing. I'm fucking still angry that it took this long for that to be a thing.
still haven't
That
found
should
those. I
have.
found the steakhouse ones a few times, but I haven't bought them.
I did like the steakhouse, but they were like a one and done for me. I don't need to try them again. Like the sour cream, I would get again and again.
Oh,
Is it bringing you back?
bro, I'm fucking in a time warp right now. Not only that, but I'm gonna say this is a really good bag of chips. Look at this chip.
Oh, dang, dude.
That's a
Dude,
seasoned chip.
look at. There's not many broken ones in there, bro. They're all pretty full size chips, dude. Shout out to Ruffles.
I can tell you that at least the KC Masterpiece brand of actual barbecue sauce does still exist.
Give me those vibes,
So,
bro.
so like we could, in theory, just buy some KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce and be dipping some nuggies and being like, this brings it back.
The masterpiece.
It's
Oh
mainly
man,
I loved those specific chips back in the day.
dude, because like dip some French fries in that would give me a solid recreation of that.
Dude, they're pretty fucking coated too, dude.
Dude, Ruffles are a pretty solid chip.
I don't like Ruffles plain. I like Ruffles for dipping because they are such a solid, heavy chip.
They're a sturdy chip.
I'm
Like
not
they're
really
so
that
good
much
for a
of a
good
Ruffles
dip.
plain guy, but yeah, give me like a French onion chip
I
dip.
only eat
give
them
me some
plain if they're
ranch.
flavored Ruffles. Like if they're just like the standard original, just salted Ruffle. Definitely, I'm not eating that plain. That's for dipping, bro. But like this, like I'm not gonna dip a barbecue chip in something.
No, I'm not gonna dip all dressed Ruffles. No chance, dude. Just fucking smacking those down.
See, I would dip a barbecue in some ranch. That'd be fire.
I mean, I'm not saying it'd be bad. I'm just saying that I wouldn't think to do it
Exactly.
because I'd be satisfied with.
Now,
I'd just be
I
too ready to get in there and fucking taste it.
I will say this from an etiquette standpoint, that's fucked up to do at a party.
Oh, to dip a barbecue chip into a chip dip.
To dip a
Yeah,
coated
because
chip
then-
into the
yeah,
dip
then
public
somebody else
dip.
gets
Because
that.
then you
yeah.
taint it.
Yeah, because now,
is
like, what if
tainted.
somebody, like, you fuck it up? Like, somebody wants to fucking get their taste on now. They got to taste that barbecue and they
Or-
didn't want to.
Or you might create a delicious new dip concoction.
I mean,
Or
like I
you'll
said,
open up someone's mind, dude, because they might have never thought to dip a barbecue chip into that ranch chip dip.
barbecue and ranch is a fire combo.
Oh, 100%, dude.
So,
honey barbecue wings and ranch, bro, all day. Like,
yeah. Dude, a barbecue chicken pizza with a nice drizzle of ranch on it.
You know what's funny, dude, is like I've always been a barbecue sauce guy when it came to like, dipping like chicken tendies, nuggies, just any sort of like chicken sort of thing. I always kind of leaned more towards barbecue when it came to like a dipping sauce. But for some reason, whenever I discovered like buffalo style wings where they're like fully coated in a sauce and then you dip it in the ranch and you eat, bro, it opened my mind up. I still don't end up getting like a barbecue and a ranch and like doing the double dip thing. But like, dude, it just fucking made my wing eating experience like so much fucking
See, my wife and I hit
hard.
my wife and I hit a chicken spot where we found that what we like to do now is actually order our chicken dry and have all of our sauces on the side. That way now we can get as much coverage as we want.
Yeah,
And so we do have the ability now to do that because
I
like
like that idea, bro, especially for like a place like Basil's where they've got like so many fucking sauces that you can never really decide. Like that's a fucking perfect fucking thing.
yeah, because you could do like some fucking, a pound of tendies and ask for 2 sauces on the side. And now you can just be like, dip, rip. That's delicious.
Or
Dip,
dude,
rip.
you're
That's fantastic.
way more likely to be able to get a more variety of sauces that way because they'll definitely be more inclined to give you a little cup of sauce for like 3 or 4 flavors compared
Right.
to trying to fucking only coat 3 or 4 wings in that little
Exactly.
sauce.
And on top of that, like, let's be honest, right? I love the well-coated wing or the well-coated,
I do
chicken
too,
tendy,
bro,
right?
but dude, there's something
But
about
it
a
gets
dip,
soggy after it sat for a minute. So, like, to keep the crisp until I eat it, that's
not only that,
choice.
bro, but you get to decide how much sauce.
Yes. Every bite can be drenched if I want it.
Not only that, but you can also make it to where not your whole bite is not completely covered in sauce. If you want to.
Again, that's the thing. Like, if you want it, like, you're in control. And that was the thing we came to love.
Bro. It almost makes me kind of want to get naked wings.
Another sick move is that now, because we can get outside the box a little bit here, dry rub wings with wing sauce on the side. A lemon pepper wing that you could now dip in like a habanero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, you read my mind, bro.
Yeah.
You saw where I was going there, dude.
Like a pineapple or a mango hob with, a lemon pepper dry rub. That's going to smack. Exactly. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And with that tasty idea planted in everybody's head, I want y'all to go out and find your favorite wing spot and get you some wings or some chicken tendies real soon and report back to the Shedtime podcast. Let us know what your wings are that you love. It's that time, though, for us. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it on over to Uncle Chris and let him start bringing us home.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you as always. Like Sean said, go get yourself some wings. I actually just got some last weekend and they were really good. As a matter of fact, Liz and I went out twice in the last 2 weeks. We went 2 weeks apart to the day because a local wing spot has like a deal where it's like all you can eat wings and they have like, I don't know, 20, 30 flavors. Like you can really kind of switch it up. And dude, it is fun to do that for sure. But yeah, I think that's everything for me. Other than go to shedtimepodcast.com and come by Frame Shackle Vapors YouTube channel for the green room. And I think that's everything for me. So everybody be safe. Have a good week. Live your best life. And I'll throw it over to James.
As always, huge shout out to the Shedheads for your guys' great support. We greatly appreciate it. You know what I mean? For you guys hanging out with us. Make sure you leave them 5-star reviews, like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. Chris covers all the bases as always. So, man, as I always do, sending out all those positive vibes. Chris by fives. Don't forget to tell somebody you love them, and a little bag or dab will do you.
That's right, friends. So with that, one last time, Shedtime Podcast has links to everything, the Shedtime merch store, the Patreon, and so much more. So with that, I'm going to tell you, don't let the best get you down. Be cool. Don't be a dick. And whatever it is that you do, try and have some fun. Because this is the Shedtime Podcast, and it's time to blow one up and blow one out.
Smoke weed every day.
Yay. Yes.